Hey, what's up? What's going on? Haven't done a beer review in a long time, so had a couple bucks in my pocket, and I wanted to get some Sam Adams cherry wheat. I really like Sam Adams cherry wheat, and the store didn't have it, and they had no Miller High Life. They just had junk. So I grabbed this one, Sea Dog, Sea Dog Wild Berry. Let's see what it says. Brewed and bottled by Sea Dog Brewing Company, Portland, Maine. Anything else? The usual government warning. And got a little dog on there, hanging tough with his hat. And a big floating boat full of blueberries. Has blueberries on his paws. Interesting. Alright, let's pop it open. Smells like blueberries. I haven't been doing any beer reviews. I haven't found anything that really caught my fancy. Nice color to it. It's a little cloudy. It says this is a microbrew. Okay. Never saw it before. It smells a little like blueberry yogurt. I like that. Huh. I think the thing with Sam Adams cherry wheat is when you drink it, it tastes like beer, and when you swallow it, it has kind of a finish to it where you do taste a little bit of the cherry, but it doesn't have any sweetness to it. That Langerfield or Langer, whatever the hell it is, they have like a lemon flavored beer, like supposed to be like beer and lemonade. I don't know. You could smell a little bit of lemons, but I didn't taste any, and it sure as hell didn't taste like lemonade. That really does taste like blueberries, but not to the point where it tastes like blueberry soda or blueberry juice. You just get kind of a little bit of that blueberry flavor. This is a beer I think I would buy that again. I got taken in with the marketing. I saw the dog and Sea Dog, and it's funny. Sea Dog used to be my nickname for a really, really long time. I kind of got beyond that when I got older. But that stuck with me for about 20 years. This is a good beer, huh? It's raining here. It's actually pouring here. But on the upside, it's pretty warm. It's like 46 degrees. Um, Went down and started my motorcycle on getting ready for spring, and it started right up. I had a tough time starting it last week. To see what happens with that 2050 oil. When it gets cold, that stuff gets like maple syrup, and it doesn't want to. It won't crank over. The only time I ever got it to crank over when it was really cold is when I was using those split fire spark plugs, and I went back to using Harley Davidson spark plugs because it was more readily available. It was right down the road, and in hindsight now, I would definitely go back to getting the split fire spark plugs. The difference is it's got like a little V on it, and the little V gives you two sparks instead of one. It gives you, I think, 1.5 more horsepower, and it burns fuel more efficiently. And I found that to be true. When I was using the split fire spark plugs, I didn't notice the gas gauge going down that much. And I'm not like a hard rider. I don't like pop wheelies all day and ride on the side of my tires, all that stupid shit like, oh, ride it like you stole it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you spend 15 grand on a motorcycle, you ride it like you stole it. That's not me. I ride it for enjoyment and relaxation. Uh, and I don't think there'd be anything enjoyable about me doing something stupid and flipping it over a couple times and destroying it. So I don't ride it like I stole it. When people say shit like that, and it kind of burns me up because people take on this persona when they get on a Harley, and it's so cheesy and so fucking stupid, man. They throw some leather on, hop on a motorcycle, and all of a sudden they're a big tough guy, big hard guy. Shave their head, grow this crazy goatee, get lots of cheesy tattoos, and put helmet stickers like I'm a tough man and I don't play well with others, shit like that. But if they weren't on the motorcycle, you could walk right up to them in the street and slap them in the face and they'd cry like a little schoolgirl. It just, I was never like that. I know when I first bought the motorcycle, I was just so enthralled in Harley merchandise. I just started buying, I was one of those people, I would never buy any Harley merchandise, anything, until I owned one. I didn't want to be like a poser. I didn't want to be a poser. I can't stand fucking posers. I gotta stop cursing. I can't stand posers. I can't stand people that act a certain way, either to appeal to a certain audience or to put up this like sign like, hey, I'm a tough guy. Having a motorcycle does not make you tough. And wearing a pair of leather chaps doesn't make you like you just hopped out of Easy Riders. It looks like you should be swinging on a pole in a gay bar. This is not my thing. I'm not into chaps, and I'm not into that cheesy biker image. And we've got a lot of motorcycle gangs around here. And I won't call them clubs. I'll call them gangs because that's what they are. Where there's like 50-year-old men or older that act like hood rats from prison and like, yeah, he's on our turf and we got to make things right and spill blood. Dude, you deliver the milk. Where does this stuff come from? I don't know. And these guys get together and ride around like they're the freaking Hells Angels. It's just ridiculous. I don't frown on the lifestyle of a legitimate motorcycle club, but I kind of take a step back, and I think I was sold on it for a long time. I was like, yeah, man, I'm down. And then I just started saying, you know what? You can't think for yourself. You can't do anything without approval from your bros. And it reminded me of being in high school. Like people telling you what to do or telling you what was cool. Or I've never done anything for you, ever. Never said a good word to you. Never did this, and all of a sudden I have to have your back. And I have to do something for you or hurt someone for you. Because, I gotta prove I'm worthy of wearing the cuts. It's just freaking stupid, man. You live and you learn. There's no way for you to realize that until you've been through it. That's all. They say life's a journey, and life is definitely a learning experience. And what I came away from it was these guys, they watch like the Sons of Anarchy on TV, and they get all these stupid ideas in their head like, yeah, let's rumble. Dude, like I said before, you're the milkman. You're not intimidating. Yeah, you got a nice motorcycle, but you weigh all of like 60 pounds. Well, I got off topic there, but I tend to do that quite a bit, and hopefully it doesn't dissuade you from trying this beer. This is actually an excellent beer. And believe it or not, all cursing aside, this is like my first beer tonight. That's an excellent beer. So if you get the chance, try some Sea Dog. Oh, the old Sea Dog. Remember Popeye? There was two things Superman has a fear of kryptonite. What does Aquaman have a fear of? A fishing net? And you had Batman. I think he was afraid of girls. To the bat poles. Not on my watch, buddy. Not for me. Sorry, Batman. I think there really was only one Batman, and it was Adam West. You can say whatever you want. It wasn't dark. It was cheesy. It was like I Dream of Jeannie or Fantasy Island or Gilligan's Island. It was a television show that was meant to take you away from reality, make you forget your problems. I don't think we have enough TV shows like that. The Honeymooners, I Love of Lucy, Archie Bunker, or All in the Family. We just don't have those shows anymore that just take you away from reality and make you forget about all the killing and all the craziness. Where was I going with this? Do I even know where I was going with this? Bat poles? No bat poles for me, buddy. Not today. Not any day. No bat poles. And yeah, I think that's it. Yep. I had a point to make. What the hell was the point? That's the problem. I start rolling in it, but I lose track. There's nothing scripted here. I don't come up with anything and be like, hey, let me get on my talking points here, and we'll talk about inadequate jimping and poor quality steel. That's not me. You know that. What was my point? Try the beer? Yeah, I think that was the point. Try the beer. All right, fair enough. Try the beer. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. All right, guys, you have a happy and safe weekend. Later, Tater.